Welcome to another episode of Sustainment TV. I'm your guest host, Kay May. Hi. Before we get to today's show, please like, share, and subscribe to the Sustainment TV channels on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram so we can grow and improve. Today, I am interviewing Amy Philbert, who is the writer for the upcoming feature film Love, Lies, and Happy Ever After. Everyone, let's welcome Amy Philbert.
Hello. Thank you.
I am so excited to talk to you because I want to hear the answers to these awesome questions.
All right. I'm excited too. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yes, thank you for coming. So without giving anything away, what is the main conflict of the story?
So I really think that in the most mysterious way I can explain it is there's really one truth and two sides of it.
Ooh, very interesting. That's a great way to describe that. Who is the protagonist and what do they want more than anything else?
So I would say Samara, she also goes by Sam in the movie, is the protagonist. And I think I would describe it as she wants her story to be heard no matter the cost.
Okay. I like that. That sounds like me.
I hope you're not like Samara. Oh my gosh, when you see the movie, you're going to be like,
I understand.
Yeah, you're going to I'm going to take that back.
That's what makes us want to watch it.
Yes.
Who's your favorite character and why are they your favorite?
So I would say my favorite character in writing this was Samara's sister, Felicia. And she goes by Fee in the movie, cute little nickname. And I would say that I think that her character is really underrated until you sort of really get through the film and you really get to know all the other dynamics about her.
Right.
She was really my favorite because I just feel like there's this great back and forth. Like you can love her, you can hate her, you can think she's just so ditzy, but at the same time she's so deep. So I think she was really my favorite.
And we get to know her as the story unfolds.
Yes.
Oh yes, I love that.
Yeah.
That's the sign of a good writer.
Thank you.
Oftentimes when a writer writes a story and then it becomes a movie, it's quite different. Is this similar or different to your original vision?
So I was never on set actually during the filming, and I've only seen little clips that Sustainment TV has been able to put out. So from what I've seen, it is exactly like in my head. And I'm so excited when I see the clips because I'm like, oh my God, nobody else knows what's happening but me. So I think the director, David, just did this amazing job. He just saw it. It's perfect.
That's exciting as a writer.
Yeah, it really is.
Wonderful. There was this story, Memoirs of a Geisha, and I read the book. I haven't often read a book and then seen the movie afterward, but I saw it was so different and I was so disappointed. As a writer, I can imagine that is fulfilling to see that your vision is there.
Yes. I can see that. So there's some projects that I'll write for people. And it's one of those things that I have to go, you know what, they're going to do whatever they're going to do.
Right.
But with David, he's so good at just knowing what he wants and seeing the vision that I'm able to put on paper. So I am really, truly excited about this film.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Do you feel like your characters are popping off the page? Were popping off the page as you were writing it?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Do you have characters in your mind, like, some writers, they'll have it actually going on as if they're real characters?
Oh yeah. So my husband, he really laughs at me because if I'm reading him a script, I will do this whole voice change.
Oh, nice.
So I don't go so-and-so says and so-and-so says. I just literally change my voice. So I think I naturally have that ability in my head. And that's the beauty of writing, is that you can make anybody do anything, say anything, look any sort of way. And I think that, David had all of these characters and I was really grilling him on what do you want them to look like? Where do they live? What do they do for work? Because I wanted to get this great understanding of his vision.
Oh, so this was a collaborative effort.
So this, yes, it was.
Oh, exciting. I did not know that.
Yeah, this idea, David came to me with it and said, hey, I have this story idea and I really want you to put it on paper. And I said, okay, well, let me really dig into what your vision is. And I mean, I was like, what is this person's name? What is that person's name? Like, what do you want them to do? And he said, here are all the people. And this is kind of the setup. Do what you do with it. So it was really great because, he gave me the keys and then I was able to just really pop in and make this story somewhat of my own, but just as long as I was, going along with his final product of what he wanted.
This is a custom story. This is awesome.
It's really cool.
I did not know amazing. That. That's really cool. So who's your favorite writer? Other than yourself, of course.
I don't really have one. I have been compared to Alfred Hitchcock,
really?
just in other things that I do, but I actually don't really have a favorite writer. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do a shameless plug here and say, though, if I can, my favorite actress would be Fay Wray, only because I'm related to her. So if anybody knows the original King Kong movie from 1933, yep, King Kong's love was my great aunt.
That's cool. Okay, so this isn't your first story that was made into a film, or is this your first story that's made into a film?
No, so I do have other projects. My very first one is entitled Connie, which you can find on YouTube. I think they just put it on YouTube, but it's probably better if you see it on Tubi. It's on Cineverse. It's on Reveal. There's quite a few different channels that are playing it. That's a psychological thriller. Connie, Connie,
watch it.
And then way far on the other spectrum is a family-friendly sitcom called Junior High Days. We just finished the first season and we're going to be filming the second season coming up just in the beginning of 2024. And it's really exciting because David McDonald, who is the idea behind Love, Lies, and Happy Ever After, he actually is in that sitcom as well as math teacher. So
that's awesome.
It is really, really fun to kind of like have that film family and to know each other and trust each other. And it's really great working with him.
Oh, I love that. I'm excited. That's so awesome. I'm going to look those up and watch them.
Thank you.
So what do you do when a new idea jumps out at you while you're still working on a story, separating the two stories?
Okay, so like a whole brand new...
Yes, if you have new ideas popping in for new characters.
So for new characers? Okay, during that same story?
I mean, answer the question any way you'd like, but I'm just very interested in your process.
If I'm writing a story and then I get another story idea for something else, I will kind of just jot that down. And I'm weird and I have like this split brain, so I'll be, there goes that light again, sorry. I'll be like split brain between two different ideas, and then once I get this project done, then I'll kind of move on to the next. But
so you can separate them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And there are times where, like, even in writing Love, Lies, and Happy Ever After, I'll be like, you know what, I just want a different dynamic. I think we should have this character come in to be, this additional support for whatever the situation might be.
Right.
And it might take me a day or two, sometimes maybe even longer than that, but I really try to find a great way to incorporate them in. Right. And there's been times where I've written a character in pages and pages and pages, and then I go, you know what? I don't like this person. And I'll completely delete everything. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, or I might be like, I don't really like where this is going. Can I change it? Am I going to like it? Sometimes, but sometimes I just scroll and delete it all and just kind of...
Interesting. Does that hurt your heart when you do that? Or does it?
A little bit, but
you're attached to those characters, I imagine.
Yeah, but at the same time, if I'm not feeling that attachment and I can go, you know what, it's just better to eliminate them, then
Right.
I actually feel better because I feel like
because
the
they're not
story
working.
is stronger. Yeah, they're not working, and I just feel like they're just this fluff character that has like no real reason to be there.
Right.
And that's just not my style. Everybody has some great reason why they need to be in that story.
Oh, I love that. Love that. So what is David, what prompted you to write this story?
Yes. Yep. He came to me and said, "Hey, I've got this idea. This is ultimately what I want to happen." And he let me kind of just run with it and do my twisty little things here and there throughout the plot. And I think it's a really amazing story. I think that when the audience watches it, they're going to be very surprised at who they actually end up really liking.
And now that's new news right there.
Yeah.
We heard there's a twist, but that part right there, I really like that. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's very twisty, and like, like a normal person has so many dynamics to them. Right. They have the good and the bad, and I think that this story really is able to incorporate so many backstories and dynamics to make these people feel really, really real.
So layers of people.
Yep. And I think that the audience is really going to enjoy, dipping into these characters' lives and just being like, oh my gosh, that is not what I was thinking.
Yes. Those are the best stories, Amy. Those are the best stories.
They are. Yes, I agree very much. Because you don't want to watch a movie and go, oh my God, I already know what's going to happen.
And it happens all the time.
Yeah, and if you think you know what's going to happen in this film, you don't, trust me.
Oh, great. I'm very, very excited to see it. I cannot wait.
Me too. Yes, me too. I am so excited to see what David has brought to life from the script. And like I said, everything that Sustainment TV has put out there with their clips and editing and getting the audience pumped up, it is amazing.
Yay, that's awesome. So is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers today?
Sorry about the light. Sorry, guys. The light keeps going out. No, just thank you guys so much for this opportunity. I'm really excited for David and his team, and I hope that I'm not sure when the release date is going to come out.
I'm not sure either. Yeah.
So when it does, though, I really hope everybody watches it, enjoys it, and really has a good time. And then they can take all these interviews and be like, that's what they were fishing at.
Yes. Little hints here, little hints there.
That's right.
Teasers.
That's right.
Without spoilers. We're doing a good job. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with us today. Amy Philbert, the writer from the upcoming feature film Love, Lies, and Happy Ever After.
Thank you, guys.
Like, share, and subscribe to the Sustainment TV channels on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for previews, news, and updates. And also, in all of these interviews and when this film is going to be coming out. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. It was such a pleasure.